Right, where do I start, mate? You know, a lot of teams this season are in transition, and I take it Bath must be in a big transition.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we've lost, I think from the playoff game, probably 12 players from that squad. So that tells you where we are. Honestly, all we're focusing on performance levels. We're not where we want to be, of course, in the league. If you look at it, I don't really take any notice. I know Mark said that yesterday. Whether we're top, bottom, middle, all we're trying to do is get to a level of consistency with the team and also with performance. What we haven't been able to do is pick the same team. We've been dealt some blows with some big injuries. We obviously were the first club in National League South to get COVID, and we had 3 players missing with that, which meant we had to knock off for 2 weeks. Last Saturday, Welling get COVID. We had to knock off them for another 10 days, 2 weeks. So it's been very disjointed, and I know it's the same for everyone, but we were the first ones to be hit by it. We won't hide behind that, of course. What we'll do is we'll work even harder. We've had a fantastic 10 days of work. We played Bristol Rovers behind closed doors on Monday evening at Twerton. Really good exercise, League One outfit. And we've had a good week on the training ground. And the key now is if the challenge to the players is can they produce it and bring it to a National League South game against what I would call one of the top 2 teams in the league.
Listen, I don't think you'll go down. That's my own opinion. You know, that's my opinion, right? Yeah, but I don't think you will.
You won't go down, don't worry.
Yeah, I don't think you will. But and is there any pressure on you from the board? Is the budget been cut? Have you got because as a manager, they've been ninth twice, been in the playoff twice. So the bigger picture is they know you can do a job. So there's no pressure on you, on the board?
No discussion, not even gone into my mindset. That's the first question I've ever been asked around that. So if people see what we've done since we come into the building, you say we came in October and that first year finished 9th, changed the philosophy of the football club. When I talk about the philosophy, I talk about the Bath City way, the environment, how it looks, how it feels. The football changed dramatically. We've had really 2 successful seasons. We haven't got the biggest budget in the world. I don't talk about it. I don't want to talk about it because I think money's money. It helps you to a certain extent. But to finish in the past last 2 seasons is a massive overachievement for us. We want to try and go up every year if we can. We try and win every game. But it hasn't quite happened for us. And all we do is we'll keep the process the same, Gary. Honestly, we do not change anything we're doing. If it comes to that point, I'm sure they'll talk to me, but they don't. They're such a supportive board. We're in it for the long haul. It's always been a massive project, and I enjoy every minute of my job. So it doesn't even come into my mindset, into my thought process. My focus is always on the team, how training looks, how a game's going to look. Can we get the same team out there week in, week on? Because like you've got a squad now, been together for a very long time. Obviously, you've made some good additions to that, and Mark's done fantastic with recruitment, honestly, fantastic. And you look at the 2 at the top in Pryor and Fogden, anyone would want those 2 in their team in this league, and that's great recruitment getting those 2 in. So you look at Dork and you think, well, what a fantastic job Mark's done. A group of 22 players available, probably whatever 23 today, even with some suspensions and injuries, is going to be strong enough to be at the top end of this league anyway. But I'll have to work hard against the Bath City team today because we're not going to come here just to say you're second in the league and we're bottom of the league at the moment. We're going to come here to put in a strong performance. If the boys walk off and they put in a strong performance, whatever the result, we always shake their hands and say, well done. We'll try and win the game, of course, and we've got a game plan today. Helps come in Tuesday. I came down Tuesday night with Jim, my assistant, watched the game. So we have a game plan. Some days it works and some days it doesn't, Gary, and let's hope today, for our sake, it works.
It must have been a big disappointment losing 2 of your players to your local rival in Chippenham Town, like Mann and Brunt. You know, that was disappointing. Brunt wasn't going to be playing football and then he turns up at Chippenham. So, you know, disappointed there? Couldn't keep them 2?
No, because we'd let them go.
Oh, okay.
So it was however that's come out in the press or whoever it's come out in the media, it's we were looking to go a slightly different way. 2 fantastic servants. Ryan Brunt scored more goals than Adam Mann. Adam Mann came in with a good contribution in his game for us, and 2 lovely lads. We like them a lot. At that time, both of their jobs sort of changed. They have work commitments. We felt as if we needed people that could turn up for training Tuesday and a Thursday. They couldn't quite commit to that, so we decided not to renew contracts. Within that time, obviously they've gone and signed for Chippenham. Fair play to them, that's fine. We've got no qualms with that. We've got no issues with them. As I said, 2 great boys. Hopefully they do well for Chippenham. We hope to see them obviously over Christmas and not do so well. But we change and we evolve, and we feel like we've brought in a striker, certainly in Donovan Wilson, who's in really good form. A lad I know I've worked with at Wolves 23s, and I think he's going to be a very good striker at this level, if not above. So, teams evolve, players come and go, but you have to stay consistent the way you are.
That's my next question about Wilson and Tommy Smith. You've done him, you've kept him as well, which is brilliant news for yourself. Yeah. With those 2, hopefully the goals will come, and you'll start climbing up the league, no doubt.
Hopefully, Gary. Yeah, we've got Stopping going in the other end as well. So we've had a disjointed back 4, if I'm being honest, through injuries, and Jack Batten was missing. We've had Frankie Artis out of the team as well. And these are key players for us. at certain times. Freddie Grant's missing today with a back injury. Callum Evans is missing with a hamstring. So, as I said, we'll put out a team that we think is going to perform today for us. So those two boys, Tommy Smith hasn't quite hit the same form, but there's a lot of pressure on him from last year. National League South player of the league, 17 goals from midfield.
Yes.
Everyone wanted Tom Smith. So I'm happy first and foremost that we've kept him. I'm happy we've got Donovan, and at some point this team will click. And there's no panic stations. We'll just wait for that moment, and when it does, I'm sure we'll go on a run.
Well, good luck today, and all the best,
Gary.
and hope to speak to you after.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Cheers, Joey.
Thanks,
Thank
mate.
you.
Bye.